You forgot the sugar. Hello, sir. Really young acting. I was in the Christmas Charlie Brown show. I don't remember what that is. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. And I was Sally when I was like in the 1st grade. And then after that, my Aunt Carol, who does theater in the area, got me into just local theater. And I did a show with her here. And that's when I just started singing and doing musical theater. And I did it all through high school. And I went to college for musical theater. And I got my bachelor's in fine arts in acting with an emphasis of musical theater. So that's how it started. In New York, I went to New York a couple of times just to audition and get work, but I was never really there long enough to get an apartment. Because usually most companies around the country just go there to find their actors and then they take them with them. So it played a big part in me being able to work for years and years. I worked for like non-stop. I was working. Even through college, I was working professionally, and after college, I would get a lot of my work out of New York. And then I think maybe 2 years ago, I was finally just tired of traveling. I've been on tour, I've been on cruise ships, I've been doing everything for years and years. So I wanted to get an apartment, and so I moved to New York last 2010 in March maybe, and got an apartment, and I've been living in New York ever since. I have to work a lot to be able to afford to live in New York, so I don't get to audition as much as I'd like to. I'm just recently on a new tour. I got through an old company, and so I'm subletting my apartment in New York, and I'm not there right now. So. I'm doing a new musical called American Spirit. It's really a patriotic musical, but it goes throughout the wars, in all the eras of the wars. So we do, a whole Charleston, Speakeasy. We do a whole hair section, like an Aquarius, hippie, Vietnam section. It's really, really fun. It's really high energy, a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, a little bit of acting. It's not a through storyline. Well, it has a through storyline, but it's not a, it's about half review, half through storyline. There's a lot of struggles. Well, the rejection is really big for people. They don't love doing this career as much as they thought they would, because when you get to New York and you get in a line, I think most auditions, I get there about 5:30, 6 in the morning, and I'm already number 234 on the list. And sometimes I don't even get to audition before I have to get to work by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's like a cattle call audition. Once you land an agent, it's easier to get in, but if you don't have an agent, it's very, very competitive, and there's a lot of rejection, and it's exhausting. And you have to have another job. I mean, for a long time I didn't, but when I decided I needed a home, the only way I could support having that home was by having a job. I am a cocktail waitress at the Royalton Hotel. That's in Midtown Manhattan. I'm not there anymore, but I did that for about 1.5 years just to be able to afford to live in New York. So it's a struggle. It's a major struggle, and it's not glamorous like everybody thinks it is, but when you are working, it kind of makes up for those times that you're not, because it's just awesome. It's a cool career, but there's a lot that goes into it that I guess even I didn't really see coming. And I guess now that I'm hitting my 30s, well, I'm 29, I'm ready for something more. I'm ready, for family and all of that. And you can always have that doing this. So that's a big struggle, and that's a struggle I'm dealing with right now. Is, do I want to keep this up, or do I want to do something different so I can have a normal life like everybody else? I change my mind every day, so we'll see.